Welcome to Life Hacks Beyond Convention with Dee and Sonia. I love being around all sorts of animals, and so does Tony. But I just wonder how many city kids and younger people take the time to go to zoos or parks I think that's a big area missing in a lot of. Well, it's certainly missing in the education in America, not so much here, but and that's just from the fact that they don't know where milk comes from or eggs sometimes. So, yeah.
Yeah, honestly, I don't know because here in Australia we've got beautiful zoos.
Yeah.
And I know there's a lot of activism against zoos, but I'm one of those who supports zoos. I think there's a place for them.
Yeah.
And I was listening to the ABC recently, and they were talking about a large wedge-tailed eagle that someone had rescued and went to one of the wildlife places somewhere. Yeah. I can't remember exactly where it was now. Must have been in Victoria somewhere because the ABC is usually fairly local. But, and it had taken them 18 months or something like that to be able to rehabilitate this eagle, and then they were able to set it free again back out into the wild. And I look and I think most of the people that I've talked to who are actually working in the zoos or working in the wildlife rescue places and that, they're passionate about animals. Yes. And they don't just want to keep them in a zoo because they need to be, because they want to corral these animals. Yeah. It's actually about the welfare of the species.
Yes.
And the welfare of the individual animals. And if they can be rehabilitated to the wild, they try to do that.
Yeah.
But they can't always be.
Yeah. There were some commercial studies done a while back, probably quite a while back, about keeping species alive. So over the centuries, humans have wiped entire species out because they were a nuisance, the thylacine for one. And what they've found is that if you create a commercial business that utilises the species, the system will keep it going because they want it for money. And it's sad that humans are like that in one sense, but crocodile populations would have been completely written off if we didn't have commercial options in using them and wanting to keep breeding them. So, and some animals you can't do that with, so you need a zoo type situation or a sanctuary, I think is a better word.
Yeah.
So, because zoos are looking a lot better than they were when I was a kid. I mean,
well, when you see Monarto in South Australia, when you go and visit the zoo, I think they said you only actually see about 10% of what they've got. It is phenomenal, that place. That truly is a sanctuary.
Yes, I haven't been there for years. It'd be 7 or 8 years, so must go again.
I've been there a couple of times, in the last few years,
Because they've bought another...
When they had that 360 experience first opened up for the lions.
Oh, yeah.
I did go and do that.
Yeah. Good idea. Have to go again.
Yeah, well, I have a zoo membership, so that means... the 360 experience I had to pay extra for, but the zoo membership is just a monthly fee, and that covers any entrance. And some years I actually don't go to a zoo, but I just look at it as my donation to
to the system
of animals.
Yeah.
So
well, Monarto's...
in my mind, that's how I think about it. I just feel like that's just a donation, and every now and then I actually get him for free. Yeah,
and Monarto's built a big resort type place, so motel rooms that look out on things, and so I think that would be just lovely, just to go and so
yes,
excellent,
very beautiful. And when you talk to the keepers, they're passionate. And I learned a lot that I've forgotten already about lions and whatnot at the time.
We were lucky because a bloke I went to primary school with, we connected again on Facebook, and he was a volunteer there and did tours. So he met us at the zoo, and we sat with him and got a more detailed explanation on the bus and everything. So that was really good. So
Yeah, it would have been.
yeah.
Yep. Yeah, they've got. I'd like to go to. I haven't been to the Kyabram Zoo yet, which isn't very far from here. I reckon only maybe. I don't know exactly how long it would take, but not very long. Only an hour or two drive. Yeah. So that opened in I mean, when I say recent, I don't mean in the last 6 months or 12 months, but in the last few years.
Yeah.
Opened up.
Yeah.
And I just thought, I wouldn't mind having there, see what's there.
Yeah, we've done Western Plains many years ago too.
Dubbo.
Yes, through there.
Yeah.
And then when I moved to Perth, I flew into Perth at 9 o'clock at night. I don't know how many years ago, about 42 years ago, as an adult. And I was staying in an apartment in South Perth. And I woke up in the middle of the night because I thought whoever lives below us has got 2 or 3 massive German Shepherds, because they are going off. And I was like, what the fuck? You know, why would you have big dogs in a tiny little unit? And the unit was over the road from the zoo, and it was the baboons or something like that. Get up in the morning and open. Oh. So,
yeah.
We think dogs are a problem. Oh no. Our cousins are worse. Hit the subscribe button below if you want to follow Life Hacks Beyond Convention.